Good morning, my friends. This is Rowan Hurd from McGovern Subaru in Newington, New Hampshire. I'm one of the sales consultants here with the brand new 2025 Subaru Forester Touring. This one is in this beautiful ice silver metallic with a black interior, and I just figured I'd spend some time with you today and show you around the vehicle. I want to start at the front here. This was a brand new redesign for this model year, so we've had these on the lot for less than a year. We saw our first ones in May. And one of these distinct features that you're going to find specifically on a Touring as well are the LED running lights that are going to be on all the time, which is a really good safety feature. In addition to that, you have full-time LED primary lights as well as full-time LED fog lights. Now these lights are also steering responsive, meaning that they're going to rotate with you as the wheel turns. You're going to notice that a lot on a back road in darker situations up here in the country. It's going to be really relevant for you, and I think you're really going to love that feature. Specifically on a Touring like this, you will get these rims, which are specific to Touring. You will also find these on the Sport, but they will be in a different color. So if you like this look, you're gonna have to go with the Touring. Remember that Touring is at the top of the trim range, right? And so this is gonna have all of the interior accoutrements that you'd be used to, the features that you're looking for, and is a highly competitive vehicle. As you can see, as is typical with Foresters, the roof racks are already installed. They are at a nice height. I'm just under 6 feet, and I can reach these very, very easily. Remember that here at McGovern, we accessorize our cars a little bit. So you're gonna be getting WeatherTech mats, you're gonna be getting the traditional carpets as well, and the rubberized surface underneath. One cool thing that they introduced on these Foresters, and this is very similar to the Outback, so it's for you Subaru veterans, I'm sure you're aware of this, but it does have the magic buttons on either side. So you can just pull these buttons and voila, the seats fold down just like that. Now there's a couple other cool little features back here that I want to highlight. You do get tie downs all the way around. You get your 12-volt outlet back here as well. And then you may be saying to me, well, Rowan, what are these weird little circular cutouts on either side? Specifically for this generation of Forester, and this is new to Subaru as a whole, there are all kinds of accessories that you can use to spec out your vehicle. If you want to essentially divide the space vertically, horizontally, however you'd like, you can even put shelving in here. This one, being a Touring, is also going to have your upgraded speaker system as well, and then all of your power operation is up here for your convenience. So you're going to get real Nappa leather with this ultra suede insert all the way across. It feels really nice to the hand in terms of when you touch it, right? It feels really, really premium, but it is also very durable. That will also carry over onto the seat right here, where you have the specific Nappa leather with your ultra suede inserts all the way across. Of course, you do get some climate vents back here. Tourings also do have dual stage heated rear seats on both sides for the passengers, as well as a USB-C and traditional USB outlet. Now here in the middle, of course, I do have a leather wrapped armrest with cup holders as well. So not only can I relax and put my drink right here, but also for this generation, you can recline the seats just like that, and that'll happen all the way across. You have nice little pull tabs right here. And so as you can see, again, I'm just under 6 feet. I have more than enough space to spread out, especially that would be relevant on really long journeys for you. Up here, you're gonna have this beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel that is also heated, keep in mind. You have your adaptive cruise control and all of your Bluetooth and connectivity and hands-free buttons right there. There isn't a digital camera that is absolutely available. Well, if I flick this, you can see that it turns to a digital display, and this is an exact one-to-one image of what is directly behind you at any given point in the vehicle. Not only can you just see this, but you can also adjust the brightness. You can also tilt it as well as telescope it and adjust its height wherever you want to see. I want to walk you through a little bit in terms of the features of the tablet up here that comes standard on all the Foresters, premium and up, right? So almost the base level all the way up to the Touring. So up here, you're not only going to have, basic information such as your temperature and your time, but you're also going to have all kinds of basic information indicators, as in what's playing on the radio, if you're using the navigation, whatever route you're on, vehicle information, the weather, and then access to X mode. Now, anything that is sport and higher in terms of the trim level is going to come with dual mode X mode. And as you can see here, I can get really nerdy and explain this in technical terms, but basically think of this as it's going to heighten the capability of the all-wheel drive system, perfect for ice, snowstorms, mud, and then off-roading once we go into deep mud and snow mode. I'm sure you folks know how capable these vehicles are. As we move down the stack, you will see all of these primary applications. This one does have in-house navigation, meaning that it is not completely reliant on your phone for navigating, but it can use its own in-house system to navigate as well. In addition to that, it has all the typical radio, media, phone, and applications that you're used to. This one, being a Touring, does have the Harman Kardon sound system, which is going to be a huge upgrade compared to the base unit. You will see that it has, 3-stage heated seats up here, which is a great feature for the Touring, as well as 3-stage ventilated seats, meaning something that, yes, they are air-conditioned seats. That is exclusive to Touring. Dual zone automatic climate control down here. One really nice thing that I appreciate about Subaru is that they retain the hard buttons, meaning that you're not totally reliant on the screen. And so I can adjust those manually if I'd like. And me as the passenger, I can also break off from the driver at any point and have my own separate climate zone over here. Remember, it does have traditional hard buttons for the front and rear defroster that also turns on your heated mirrors, which is a nice touch. Subarus have 5-star safety ratings across the board, regardless of model. This one, being a Touring, has the whole slew of safety features. Pre-collision braking, forward collision warning, lane departure. It can do the same thing in reverse as well. And not only can it see what's directly behind you, it can also see your peripheries and warn you if something is approaching you from the side. Not only does this have a backup camera, but it also has a bird's eye view, meaning that when I press this little button down here or go into reverse, I'll be able to see a 360 display of what is around me. And this is a 1-to-1 ratio. It is very accurate in terms of its depth perception. As we move down the stack, of course, it has a wireless charger with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, traditional PR and D shifter right here with a manual mode if you ever want to tow or manually select the gearing on the back of the steering wheel. In addition to that, remember, it does have the continuation of the soft touch materials all the way down the dashboard and the center column, as well as up on the dashboard. And one thing that Subaru really focused on for this generation was sound deadening. So this is by far and away the most quiet and serene Forester that they have ever created, and I think you're really gonna love it once you get it out on the road.